Thanks for staying with us on Headlines now. Let's bring you some national news now. In a big breakthrough today, the Bihar police arrested 2 Maoists who were involved in the kidnapping of the 4 policemen in Kajra. They were caught during the combing operations that were launched by the Bihar police in the jungles of Lakhisari district, where the Maoists are believed to be holding the 3 policemen hostage. They also picked up 8 suspected Naxals from villages near the Sunday encounter site. But a concerned Chief Minister Nitish Kumar has come out saying that his priority is to ensure the safety of the hostages. He made an appeal to the Naxals to not harm the hostages and to release them. He also said that if the government is willing for talks, then the Naxals should come forward. He added that the Bihar government wants face-to-face talks with the Naxals and a safe passage will be given to Naxals for those. Speaking to NDTV, Bihar's ruling JDU spokesperson reiterated that Chief Minister Nitish Kumar's known stand on the Naxal issue, adding that even within the Congress and the UPA at the centre, there is no consensus on how to tackle it. Clearly, the killing of Havaldar Lucas Tete has increased the pressure on Nitish Kumar to act fast. Meanwhile, Junior Gandhi, who is in the state of Bihar to kickstart his election campaign from Saharsa today, has accused Nitish Kumar to have a relationship of convenience with the Gujarat Chief Minister Narendra Modi. Rahul Gandhi has also accused the Bihar government of not passing on the centre's aid to the flood-hit families.
पैसा यहाँ तक आता है, बिहार तक आता है और फिर गांव तक नहीं पहुंचता। क्या बोला आपने? हाँ, भ्रष्टाचार में चला जाता है, गायब हो जाता है। देखिए, जो समस्या उत्तर प्रदेश में है, वो समस्या यहाँ है। पैसा दिल्ली से भेजा जाता है और कोई पैसे की कमी नहीं है आजकल। करोड़ों रुपए भेजा जाता है, पटना तक पहुंचता है, लखनऊ तक पहुंचता है और फिर वहां पे गायब हो जाता है।
Now, Teachers' Day may be just a day away and in fact a few hours away from now. But today, in a damning development for the college professor from Kerala who had his hand severed by a radical outfit in April, he was removed from service by his college authorities. Professor T.J. Joseph was attacked for preparing a question paper that allegedly made a derogatory reference to Prophet Muhammad. Authorities of the college he taught at said that they were unconvinced with the explanation he gave for the instigating reference and decided to pull him out of service. The professor, who is at home nursing his sutured hand, said that this was an unexpected blow to him and his family. Meanwhile, Kerala's Education Minister M.A. Baby has told NDTV that this was excessive use of authority by the college administration. So far, 30 people have been arrested in connection with that attack. In a quick update in cricket's latest controversy that seems to be unfolding by the minute, the Pakistani trio of Salman Bhatt, Mohammad Amir and Mohammad Asif have told the investigators that they took money from alleged bookie Mazhar Majid but denied any wrongdoing. The suspended trio, being grilled by Scotland Yard, claimed the money they took from Majid was on account of sponsorship contracts they had signed with different commercial organizations. They insisted that they did not know that Majid, who was working as an agent, was also a bookmaker. In sports news from the city, Chennai is one of the few cities in the country which boasts of 2 synthetic hockey pitches. One, which is Mayor Dr. Radhakrishnan Stadium, and the second, which is the YMCA Stadium in Nandanam. But every year, while the Radhakrishnan Stadium holds several matches, there's hardly any activity at the YMCA grounds at all. Our sports reporter Sudarshan tells us why that is.
From school level to the national level, Mayor Radhakrishnan Stadium has hosted all hockey tournaments in the past 8 months. Players feel that the frequent tournaments here will damage the turf.
They should organize more matches, not only in that Radhakrishnan Stadium, even at YMCA Nandanam, because the laying of a turf pitch is so expensive, and they should make use of it.
Officials at Chennai's second hockey stadium at YMCA Nandanam say the state sports authority should bring in more tournaments to this stadium as well, instead of conducting only practice matches.
Hockey field has been used by mainly by our college students for practice. SDAT can organize so many matches.
Sports Development Authority of Tamil Nadu says the YMCA stadium does host school and college level tournaments. But records show that the stadium is used only for training players.
At the same time, school level, college level, university level, those matches we are already holding in YMCA, excepting for some of their major matches. Right now we do not have a plan to construct a gallery there, but we are more thinking of taking more number of matches to that ground.
Right now I am standing here at the Nandanam Hockey Stadium, and if I compare the quality of turf at both the Nandanam and Radhakrishnan Stadium, I find that both are having the same standard of turf. But SDAT hardly organizes any major tournament at Nandanam Hockey Stadium just because it does not have public gallery. And the sad part is that rather than thinking of constructing the public gallery, the SDAT is all set to organize major tournament at Radhakrishnan Stadium next year as well. In Chennai, Sudarshan for Ndtv-Hindu.
Well, it's not just the stadia in Chennai, but most importantly, the conditions of ones in Delhi as well that's now being questioned. India's badminton star and one of the brand ambassadors of the Commonwealth Games 2010, Saina Nehwal, today slammed the tardy preparations for the games ahead, saying that the stadia are not yet ready.
I think looking at the stadiums and looking at the progress, I don't really think we are capable of holding such big tournaments because I've seen many games like Commonwealth Games in Melbourne and the Olympic Games in China. Compared to that, it's not up to the mark. But I'm sure before the 3rd or 2nd of October it will be ready, and I'm sure people will like it. But yeah, with the comparison of those games, I think we're not up to the mark.
Well, she's obviously retracted her remarks now, saying that she really didn't mean what she said. Now, in a very interesting idea that is sparked off at the fields of Maharashtra, a simple device has made it possible for farmers to sleep easy, which means no more getting up in the middle of the night and travel from their homes all the way to the fields to switch on their irrigation pumps to water their crops, as power is available only at that hour. So what else can they do? Here's a look.
For decades, farmers in this Satara village would spend their day waiting for power to irrigate their fields. Now that's changed thanks to a simple innovation. Today, sitting at home, Shobha can turn on the water pump a few kilometers away in the fields. All she has to do is work her mobile phone, wait for a recorded message and feed in a code. And the pump works automatically.
बिजली आती है जाती है उसके वक्त रात में उठना पड़ता है मोटर शुरू करने को जाना पड़ता है वो अंधेरे में होती है वहाँ सांप का डर रहता है
Even the 3 hours or 4 hours you get a power, and when you go walk that distances, come back, it takes, you lose that power time, so that also is saved.
So how does the remote mobile starters, as it's called, work? The farmer has to buy 2 cell phones. One he retains, the other is installed at the water pump. This phone has a modem that controls the switches of the pump set. The farmer has to dial a preset code to operate the switch. The kit costs about ₹6,000 and has been developed by a Pune-based innovator.
We have sold almost 2,500 units in last 1 year in various parts of the India, and particularly in many remote parts it has gone.
It's a simple technology that is changing the lives of many farmers in Satara district, liberating them from routine manual jobs.
In Satara with camera person Dinesh Mahimane, Shai Venkatraman for NDTV.
Well, to say the least, it's technology at its best. On to some entertainment news. Now, imagine being paid 160 crore rupees for a single film. Well, that's what superstar Rajinikanth bagged for his last film, Shivaji, an amount the biggest stars of Bollywood can only dream of. And while he waits for the release of his latest Robo, we take a look at what makes Rajinikanth such a superstar.
Rajini fans take their hero worship very, very seriously. The trademark mannerisms, somewhat bizarre to the rest of India, only feeds their frenzy. But there is a logic to the madness. Just like MGR, Rajni chose to play the common man, whether it's the pauper prince in Muthu or the auto rickshaw driver of Basha. The man who discovered him, the legendary director K. Balachandra, said Rajni's unorthodox face made him stop and take a second look.
Even though he was dark and all that, all the muscles were speaking few things. When I asked him, what is your desire to become a star?
That led to the making of Apurva Ragungal, Rajni's big break and the beginning of the Rajni legend. Today, the Talaivar is awaiting the release of his 154th film, Robot.
Very tough, very challenging role. And as you all know that Kamal Hassan was supposed to do that character, and even Shah Rukh Khan also, was supposed to do then, so I don't know, something is didn't work out. Anyway, दाने दाने पर लिखा है खाने वाले खाना.
Here's hoping the legend of Rajni continues with Indiran, coming soon at a theatre near you.
Well, after his daughter's blockbuster wedding, that's the next blockbuster we're waiting for. That's all from me for the moment. Saudamani brings you the news in Tamil. That's up next. Do keep watching.